Ladies and gentlemen, Carmine Sabia here for Explain America, and I want you to watch the following series of videos. It's going to take about 5 minutes, and it's some of the most powerful video you're ever going to see. It is going to explain to you why and how we have changed forever as a nation. Forever. Irreparable damage done by the Democrats, by Alvin Bragg, just yesterday with the indictment of former President Donald Trump. But I also want you to see in these videos exactly why this has backfired on the Democrats in a huge way. So you're going to watch these videos and you're going to see what's happening. Folks, while you're at it, I want you to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Visit us at Explain America on YouTube and on Facebook. And if you can join our Patriots program for $1 a month on YouTube, and that helps us continue making these videos. Totally your choice, but we'd love for you to join. Now, I want you to watch these videos and see exactly why the Democrats made a terrible, terrible mistake.
A Fox News alert, American politics was thrown into complete chaos, perhaps permanently, about 3 hours ago, when a grand jury in Manhattan, one of the most liberal cities in America, a place where 80% voted for Joe Biden in the last election, decided to indict Biden's political opponent in the upcoming election, the Republican frontrunner, a man who leads by 30 points in polls, Donald Trump. And the jury did this at the urging of a man called Alvin Bragg. He's the Manhattan district attorney who has been famous so far by making the city much more dangerous by refusing to enforce laws against crimes like robbery and rape. Now, we don't know at this hour what the indictment says. We don't know specifically what the charges are, but previous news reports suggest they will emanate from an alleged payment 7 years ago, a payment that federal regulators said violated no law, but that Alvin Bragg apparently believes is a crime. Either way, the net result is Donald Trump is the first former president of the United States ever to be indicted. So no matter what happens next, we can be certain there is no coming back from this moment. There could be retaliation from red states. The governor of Florida has already said, Ron DeSantis has already issued a statement saying that he will not participate in any extradition of Donald Trump to New York. That's apparently scheduled for next week. As you can probably tell, we're not certain of the full outlines of the story, but we know this moment is a historic one.
Tucker, I don't say this with pride. I really don't. I'm just being factual. I've never voted. And so I'm not saying that with pride. I'm hardcore MAGA tonight. I will be voting. I am hardcore MAGA. I've never voted. I did, I observed Trump. I'm somewhat supportive of Trump, but they have made me MAGA. And they have made me ready for whatever is next, because what they are building for young people, I can't sit by and just let it happen without raising my voice and without being willing to sacrifice whatever so that kids don't live in a communist Marxist society. These people that think the government is going to take care of them don't understand history, that they've never studied history. They don't understand how tyrannical a government is. If they have their way, if they have their way, we're all catching hell except for the elites. And yes, I have a very good bank account and perhaps I'm an elite, but my heart is working class. My parents were factory workers. I came from nothing in this country. I'm black. They're telling everybody, black kid, oh, you can't come from nothing and make it in this country. That's bullshit. This country is the greatest country in the history of the planet. It's the safest, most prosperous place for black people and all people. That's why people are beating down the doors to get here. And they've demonized the whole thing, and they've turned Trump into this devilish Luciferian character when they are the devils. They're the ones that don't believe in God.
Jason Whitlock. I agree. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Donald Trump is not even a person anymore. He is a symbol. He is a symbol of the average, everyday guy that keeps getting screwed every single time. Watches other people screw up big banks, screw up their companies, and get away with it. They see people all the time doing stuff that they know if they did, they'd be in prison for 20 years. But because they're not part of the elite, they get away with it. Donald Trump has taken arrow after arrow, and that's why this is the way the average American feels tonight.
Yeah.
I hope that there's a few Democrats out there, but this guy has been taking the bullets for the average person now for years. And people on the right feel like he's the only guy that really gets what the people are feeling. And it's not gonna end well for the Democrats in the next election. It's just not. I don't know if Donald Trump is the winner or not, but I will tell you this: you're not going to stop 100 million people. This country is in shambles. And there's going to be 100 million people that will walk on broken glass and through fire to vote for someone other than this corrupt banana republic administration.
That's, I think, exactly right. Glenn Beck, wow.
You see, folks, there are Republicans who were against Donald Trump, Republicans who were on the fence about Donald Trump. Do we want him in 2024? Is he the right messenger? Maybe we want somebody else in the primaries. That all ended. That all ended. Trump's going to win the primary, no matter what they do. And there are people like myself, like Glenn Beck, like Mr. Whitlock, like Tucker Carlson, and probably like you. I said yesterday that we'd walk over hot coals and broken glass to vote for Donald Trump in 2024. And I certainly would, because this has to stop. This persecution and prosecution of a political opponent is something you see in the communist banana republic nations that they tell us are so evil. You just prosecuted the leading contender against the President of the United States. When does that happen? In what kind of countries does that happen? Not in America. Not till yesterday. And that's the day, folks, March 30th, 2023, that will really reverberate through history. We love you guys. God bless you. Take care, everybody.